As you embrace yourself into the park and become part of, what we offer out here, you can almost feel it in the ground and feel it in the soul that there is something magical here. It's not just the uniqueness of the ecosystem out here, but that there is a unknown factor of something that could be here, or just the story and history behind this place is still very much alive.
At Palmetto State Park, a sense of mystery has rooted itself in the soil and spreads its limbs across the land. With its towering trees, swampy river, and namesake palmetto plants, this preserve feels wildly out of place among the prairies that lie east of San Antonio. Jason True is the assistant superintendent at the park and knows the unexpected ecosystem here isn't the only thing that leaves campers feeling uneasy.
Man, the folklore goes back way before the park was ever here, right? There is this Sasquatch or swampy being that has been reported here. As someone who works up here, we get, 2 to 3 reports a year. So campers come in and say they've seen or heard something they can't explain. We've had professionals come through and do surveys to see if they can see anything.
One of these specialists is Michael Mays. By day, Michael is a 7th grade history teacher. But after the final school bell rings, he trades the textbook tales for mysterious myths.
My interest in cryptids or monsters, it goes way back to when I was a young man. I guess most people grow out of it, and I just never quite did. I think there's something about the unknown that just fascinates people. We live in this modern world where there's not much mystery anymore. The monster stories, adventures people have, these expeditions they go on, I think it's a way for modern people to have some adventure.
Michael runs the Texas Cryptid Hunter blog, where he shares eyewitness testimonies from across the state and investigates them. One of his most famously frightening tales tells the story of a couple's chance encounter with Palmetto's own creature, the Teen Swamp Thing.
2014, I got a report from a couple that had visited the park here and had an experience that really rattled their cage, really shook them up. Okay, so the couple had just come across this bridge right here, and as they were walking, they heard something land on the ground back behind them. They turned to look. There was a branch. It was kind of bow-shaped, and it was laying on the trail there, and it was still wobbling as if it had just landed. And as they looked back, something bolts across the trail, upright, dark, hides behind a tree out here, and kind of hunkers down. It's kind of peeking at them out from behind the tree. And as they continued to walk on, they obviously kept their eye open, looking, keeping an eye on it. And they got to a bend in the trail where vegetation blocked their view for a few seconds. And then as they cleared that vegetation and looked back to try to find it again, it was gone.
What really lurks in the palmettos at night? Is it the swamp thing, Bigfoot? Is it even anything at all? We may never know what lies behind the veil of night, but stories like these will keep the Teen Thing alive, along with the spirit of Palmetto State Park.
Yeah, I don't think there'll ever be a day where we know everything that's out there. I hope we never get to that day. I think the mystery is something we as humans need, and Palmetto is definitely a place where the mystery is still alive, and personally, I hope it always remains so.